Hello guys, welcome. Hold on, just let me put this on real quick. Alright. Welcome guys to another episode. Today we will be doing a yard episode. Yes, you heard that right, we're doing yard. Alright guys, so I also will be talking a lot NFL. And yes, you're seeing this. This is flashbacks. That episode will be coming out either later today or tomorrow morning. So please, please subscribe to the channel. And also, at the end of this video, or right now if you want, and you enjoy, please hit that like button. Subscribe. Again, subscribe to the channel, please. We're trying to hit 30 subs. We're so close. I think we're like at 27, 28. We're so close. Alright? Also, go follow me on Twitch. Link is in the description down below. We're trying to hit 450 followers. We might stream maybe tomorrow. I'll try. Yeah. Also, yeah, please share with your friends. We're trying to, grow on both your YouTube and Twitch. So please tell your friends about it. So yeah, flashbacks. You see Andre. Wow, that Andre Johnson looks nice. But that's not today. Well, that's not this video. I can't really say today. And there's the flashback badges for the Bills, Browns, Panthers, and the Dolphins. So let's go to yard. Actually, first, let's go to the store real quick. And let's also claim this. Today is Tuesday, as you may know. Why am I saying this? Well, it's the day after the NFL Week 2 has ended. And there's some things to talk about. Actually, there's a few things to talk about. One thing is the absurd amount of injuries that happened this week. Of course, the 49ers. The 49ers. We'll get to them later, but first things first, I did pretty well. Oh, jeez, I keep forgetting. Alright, I done pretty well this week in terms of predictions. I only got 4 wrong, and that was, let me try to remember. The Jaguars-Titans game, which the Titans won. I honestly thought it would be the Jaguars. So, that's one game. The second game I believe I got wrong was, trying to remember. Denver-Pittsburgh. I had predicted Denver to win, and obviously they didn't, so that's a big bummer. Actually, they were getting destroyed, and then Pittsburgh blew a lead because, it's Pittsburgh. They like keeping games pretty close. Yeah. Unless, of course, you're the Carolina Panthers, but that's besides the point. What else? Monday Night Football, I obviously got wrong. That's probably the biggest shock of the week, the fact that the Saints lost to the Raiders. Not that they have a terrible team. Well, I mean, their defense is actually kind of bad, but I mean, I thought it would be kind of not close, but like somewhat close. And yeah, a 10-point win for the Raiders. A great way to open up their record at their new stadium. I think it's called the Allegiant Stadium. I think that's how you say it. The Allegiant Stadium, right? Yeah, Las Vegas, that big shiny thing that's gonna look like a toilet in the future. And what I mean by that is that the hotel is going to be, like, right next to it. And it's going to make it look really make it look like a toilet. So, yeah. There was one more game. Oh, yeah, I remember now. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Rams. I thought the Eagles would win. But they're part of the prestigious 0-2 club. Never gets old, right? So that was the 4 games, I believe. Was that 4? Yeah. Those are the ones I got wrong this week. So last week I went 9-7. This week I went 7-4. I will be making my full predictions either tomorrow or Thursday. So yeah. And how is that not picked off? And no, we are not running the ball. No. Okay, yeah, we'll do this play. Perfect. Oh, what a catch. Touchdown. Alright, so I'm trying to think what I was going to say. I was going to say something. Wow, I completely forgot. Where's the defense there? I mean, the offensive line. And while, okay, you know what? Anyways. Okay, stuff that I like to talk about. The games in general. There's really not much I could talk about because Well, actually, forget what I just said. First game I would like to talk about is surprisingly not Thursday Night Football. Okay, really? Okay, there we go. It's the Falcons-Cowboys game. Let's just put it into some real quick. It's what is it? The 2012 playoffs? 2012, right? 2012, 2011 playoffs, right? Falcons 49ers. Was it 2013? I have no idea. But yeah, it's the playoffs. I believe it's the divisional round or no, it's the divisional round, right? Yeah. And so it's in San Fran, right? I really can't remember. Anyway, that's besides the point. It was San Fran and Atlanta. Atlanta had a 17-point lead. You already know what they happened. They lost 28-24. Was that the final? Yeah, 28-24. Then Super Bowl 51 comes. And you know what happens? They blow a 25-point lead, better known as 28-3. My favorite punchline to use ever. Like, it's not even a joke. That's my favorite line to use ever. My number one line since that all happened. And it's the best way to represent a team choking. I don't even say that they blew a lead. I just say you went full 28-3 mode. Literally for everything, even non-football related stuff. Yeah, it's my favorite way to say you choked big time. I actually choked in general. Another thing I like to talk about is a 49ers-Jets game. Yes, it was pretty bad because, as you may know, it was an absolute demolishment of the 49ers, 31-13. Well, I mean, it could have been a lot worse, to be honest, the loss. But, anyways, that's besides the point. What I really want to talk about is all the damn injuries. Garoppolo. And if you didn't hear that, that was me going, like, you know, the injured, the bone-breaking thing. Right? Anyways, yeah. Another thing is Nick Bosa. And guess what, 49ers fans? He's out for the rest of the season with a torn ACL. Yeah. That's really going to hurt you guys. And who else? There's someone else that got injured. Anyways. Another game I would like to mention is, okay, that was not who I threw it to, but okay, is the Bears-Giants game. Really, there wasn't really much that happened except for one thing. Actually, two things. First off, how are the Bears 2-0? I mean, yeah, they play the Lions, the Giants, but still, come on, man. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Let's do this. As I was saying, flip him. Okay, as I was saying, Saquon is out for the rest of the season. Torn ACL as well. You just love to see it. You love to see it, guys. If you have Saquon on your fantasy, I'm just gonna say something. If you have Saquon on your fantasy team, you know, I would really feel bad for you. I really am. I probably will feel bad for you. Actually, I do. Because, you know, my friend, he has Saquon Barkley, you know. And, yeah, that's it for him. But, I mean, there is some kind of good news, I guess, if you could consider that comes out for the Giants. And that's that there's reports saying that they're expected to sign Devontae Freeman by tonight. Which, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it happens. Because, you know, it's emergency replacement for Saquon. And, yeah. I think it might happen. Actually, I think it will happen. Because if it doesn't happen, well, yeah, that's not going to be good for the Giants. They might as well call it a season. They might as well get the first overall pick, you know. They might as well. Oh man, love to see it. And I mean, Jets fans are probably having the time of their life right now. That's for sure. Next thing I would like to talk about is standings. Last week, the biggest shock was the fact that the football team was the best team in the NFL. Well, one of the best teams, and was leading the NFC with the 1 seed. Yeah, that's all changed now. I mean, yes, they are still top of the NFC East, but they are no longer, an undefeated premier team that we saw last week. Obviously, they were playing a star-studded team like the Cardinals, and yeah. And so, speaking about the Cardinals, and yeah, just the Cardinals, they are leading a 3-way tie right now for what is unsurprisingly a stacked NFC. I mean, you would probably think that the team that would probably be in last would be the Rams, but it's actually the 49ers, the current NFC champion from last year. Yeah, I would not expected that. I knew they were gonna drop back. They were not gonna go 13-3 this year. They're probably gonna go 11-10 wins maybe. That's what my prediction was. But I mean, yeah, it's only week 2 first off, but still. Let's see. Okay, come on, can we get the stop there? Unfortunately, we can't. All right, let's get like a blitz play. This one, Doomsday Blitz. Oh, that was a nasty. Anyways, yeah, the NFC West, besides the 49ers, everybody's undefeated. The Cardinals, the Seahawks, the Rams. But the Seahawks are ahead. I completely forgot why. I forgot the tie-breaking procedure. I think it's because they have... Actually, no, that's a lie. What I was about to say. I don't actually remember why they have the lead. But, nonetheless, they do. In the South, there are no longer any undefeated teams, though the Saints are ahead by, by a tiebreaker as well, alongside the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Both are 1-1. Everybody else is 0-2, guys. So, yeah. I'm really not going to speak much about the divisions. But here's the 0-2 club. So we're gonna rank all 32 teams into 3 tiers. The bad one. The bad tier, which is all 0-2 teams. We're gonna rank, and then another one is gonna be the average teams, which are all 1-1. Like my team, my favorite team, the Patriots. And that was a nice play there by Dixon. And then there'll be the elite tier, which is basically all 2-0 teams. So obviously, let's start with the garbage tier. And what was that play? The garbage tier. First up are the Carolina Panthers. They almost had it against the Raiders. I'm a little surprised they didn't. The Buccaneers, I knew they would have no shot against. And I was basically right. The Falcons are the next team, and really they should be 1-1 right now. Actually, yeah, some even say 2-0, but I mean, yeah, they played really well against the Seattle Seahawks. It's just that overall, that Seahawks team is just straight up nasty, unstoppable. I think they're gonna get the 1 team in the NFC, but more about that in the future. No, that's not what I meant to do, and that doesn't pay off well. Alright. No, the next team is, you guessed it, the Minnesota Vikings. First game. It was the Packers, okay? Yeah, yeah. Then, they had the Colts. Again, I'm really not surprised the Vikings are 0-2, because the Packers... They're doing pretty well, first off. The Lions. The Colts are another team that's doing really good. A team I think might make the playoffs. Well, not by a landslide, but probably will still make it nevertheless. Next team, the Detroit Lions. The Lions. This team, I just don't know anymore. How do you lose to the Bears? Like, they're starting they made Mitch Trubisky look like Tom Brady, like Patrick Mahomes, like Russell Wilson. That's what they made Trubisky look like. That's how bad the Lions were, at least in the second half. And then this week, like, just straight up wow. I mean, you started off pretty good against the Packers, but then you realize it was the Packers, and you just blew it. Just straight up blew it. Which, honestly, I'm also not surprised about, but that's besides the point. Next team is the Philadelphia Eagles. One that I'm a little surprised about, but I'm also really not. I mean, they really should have beaten the football team. I mean, I would have obviously predicted that the Eagles would win that, but also I could have thought that may be the biggest shock at the same time, but ultimately I decided that it wouldn't really be a shock, and I was leaning more towards the Eagles victory, which obviously didn't turn out well. Then it was the Rams. I mean, yeah, they don't have as much talent as 2 years ago, but yeah, the Eagles just... Okay, let's just put it this way, the Eagles were straight up terrible that game. Yeah. Next team, the New York Giants. I mean, what can I say? It's the New York Giants. I think everybody was expecting this team, even the fans themselves expected this team to be here. 0-2. I mean, I'm not surprised. The first game... Who did they even play? I don't remember. Did I really forget who the Giants played in week 1? I know they played the Bears in week 2. Let's see. Wow, I have a pretty bad memory. Okay, sorry guys. Anyways, let's talk about week 2 then, while I try and think about week 1. Yeah, what happened? You guys are playing against the Bears. I mean, yeah, I knew you guys were gonna win, but you guys had a chance. It was the freaking Bears. Like, even the football team could beat them. They haven't so far, but they still could have. And then your week 1, okay, I remember now. Your week 1 game against the Steelers. Okay, yeah, I mean, it was the Steelers. Not gonna lie. It was probably the easiest prediction in the entire week for week 1. They got to lose to the Steelers. You made it close until the second quarter. Yeah, after like halfway through the second quarter, you blew it. But yeah. Next on this good list is a team that I'm really a bit surprised that they're here. But most people will say that it's not really surprising. Its name is the Cincinnati Bengals. Week 1, you lost to the Chargers. Like, your kicker must be insane to do that. Against the Chargers. The same team, actually, yeah. This takes me back a few years ago when their kicker at the time, Josh Lambo, was it Josh Lambo? Yeah. So Josh Lambo, who was the former Chargers kicker, then I think he became the Jags kicker for a little bit, and then he left, pretty sure. Let's just say he missed a field goal in the last second, and because of that, the Browns didn't go back-to-back seasons at 0-16. Yeah, if it wasn't for that missed field goal, the Browns would have won 0-16 that year. Yes, I know it was in week 15, but they lost the next week. They went 1-15 that year. Just know. And then their next game against the Browns. Another game that you really should have. I mean, I didn't think you guys were gonna win, but still, you should have at least made it like you could have won that. You really could have. Yeah, you didn't play that well. You started playing well late, and then it was too late. Next team. This team, I think it gets a little too hyped about. This team is a little overhyped for the season. Kind of like the Browns last year and the year before. But, yeah. At least, I don't know about you guys, but honestly, I think it's an overhyped team. How did I not score there? And its name is the Denver Broncos. Why is it overhyped, you ask? Well, first thing, they have a really good defense, which has been the case for a while now, with Von Miller, who is now done for the season, who was at the center of it. And then you have the offense, Melvin Gordon, Drew Lock. Oh, come on, again? Alright. Jerry Jeudy. Yeah, this is a pretty good offense. There's lots more, but obviously I'm really not going to say it right now. Okay, 21 minutes. Alright. This team should have beaten the Titans. How do you lose to a team who missed 4 field goals and you lost by a field goal? Then you lost to the Steelers, which I'm a little shocked they're doing this well. And no, they're not going to make the playoffs. And now that I said that, they're probably going to win the Super Bowl. But, yeah, that's besides the point. Yeah, you should be 2-0 Broncos, not 0-2. But I guess you're going down the good old Cleveland way. Overhyped. Next team, which is, again, not really that much of a shocker. And how was that not caught by them? But anyways, its name is the Houston Texans. First game, yeah, really not surprised you didn't lose. I was really expecting you to lose, and that's a great interception and a terrible throw by their quarterback. The next game, okay, yeah, you really should be 0-2. You don't have DeAndre Hopkins. You're playing the Chiefs and the Ravens. What do you expect? I mean, even with DeAndre Hopkins, you probably would have found a way to lose anyway. Because of your head coach. Even without your head coach, you probably still would have lost. Okay, maybe not against the... Actually, yeah, forget what I just said. It's because of your head coach. Just put it that way. How is this man not fired? Anyways, next team. The last 2 teams on this 0-2, the trash tier for week 2. The Jets. And guess who else? The Dolphins. First up is the Jets. Yeah, you were playing the Bills. I'm really not surprised. I mean, yeah, the Bills played terrible, but still, not really surprised. Then the next game, well, oh yeah, I forgot you were playing the 49ers. Even though they got, okay, even though they got pretty banged, you banged them up pretty good. Well, I mean, for you guys. And it really doesn't matter for you guys because you guys are not in the NFC West. But anyways, as I was saying, it was the 49ers. You still got destroyed. As for the Dolphins, okay, yeah, you were playing the Patriots, not gonna lie. You never would have you never stood a chance. Then, you played the Bills. Yeah, the same thing. The Jets and the Dolphins are just straight up trash. It's gonna stay like that even without Tom Brady in the division. The Jets will never make... I don't even know anymore. The Jets are going to be terrible. The Dolphins will be terrible, but also beat the Patriots once a year. And it's going to be a dogfight between the Pats and the Bills for the division. Now, let's go to the famous average club, the 1-1 side. First team up is, speaking of the New England Patriots, the Patriots themselves. The Dolphins, yeah, that was a pretty easy victory, not gonna lie. And then the Seahawks. A game in which I really didn't think you guys stood a chance, but, hey, you took it to the final second of the game, which if Cam Newton wasn't so idiotic and lined up to, like, you know, jump, maybe leap over, and dove in for the end zone instead of going in shotgun, hey, maybe you could have won that. But that's besides the point. You guys played amazing. It's an unfortunate loss, and yeah, The defense just crippled in the second quarter. That's also another reason how we lost. And yeah. Let's see. Next team. We got the Indianapolis Colts. The first game, you should be 2-0 right now. You should be on top of the division, not the Titans. The Titans, no. Just no. And why do I say you guys should be 2-0? Well, first off, you shouldn't be the Jags. The team that's that has a better chance at getting the first overall pick than going more than 4 wins. At least for the start of the season, that's what, people were thinking. And honestly, that's what I thought too. Next team, the Jacksonville Jaguars. First off, Colts, I almost forgot you beat the Vikings. Congratulations. Jags. Good job, you beat the Colts. Bad job, you lost to the Titans. First off, how do you beat a team that's way better than another team? Okay, actually, let me rephrase that. How do you beat a team that's actually looking pretty decent and then lose to a team that's not even as good as them? Yes, they have Derrick Henry, the Titans. But Derrick Henry, that's it. And also, that was just like a half a season wonder right there. Besides that, Derrick Henry is just an average running back. And maybe, who knows? Maybe that I'll be wrong on that. Who knows? But as of right now, that's what I think of Derrick Henry. So, yeah. You gotta do better, Jags. I mean, you're playing the Dolphins this week. You should really get the dub. And I think you will. More on that in either tomorrow or Thursday when I do my predictions. Next team is the San Diego. And yes, I said that like that on purpose. Chargers. Why do I say San Diego? Well, because it took me almost 3.5 years to actually say the Los Angeles Chargers without saying San Diego. Yeah, for 3.5 years, or however long it's been since the Chargers moved to LA, I've always accidentally still said the San Diego Chargers up until now. Now I'm just used to it. I'm used to saying the LA or the Los Angeles Chargers. Yeah. And surprisingly, it took me less time to say Tua Tagovailoa's name. Or as you may consider him, that quarterback, because you really can't say it. Yeah. Or Giannis. And I'm not going to say it on camera, his last name, because I know I'm going to stutter so hard. Because, yeah. But I know how to say his name. I'm not even going to say it. Because I already tried. I just tried right now, and I kind of stuttered. Like, I couldn't even say the first letter. And, okay, that was a dumb move by them. Yeah. Anyways, you really should be 0-2. This team is garbage, just like the Jags. How do you guys even have a victory right now? Oh yeah, because I forgot you play terrible teams. One, you should have never beaten the Bengals. That was just that. Why did you not let me pass? Okay, can you let me pass the ball? Dude, okay, why'd I use that play? Oh no. Oh. Big buddy. Yeah, I turned it over. The Chargers. Yeah, you beat the Bengals. Congratulations. You want a cookie? What else did you do? Yeah, you did nothing. I mean, yes. Justin Herbert got his first start, mainly because Tyrod Taylor had, what was it, a concussion? Something, right? I don't even remember. But yeah, Tyrod Taylor was ruled injured like the last second. And so Justin Herbert went in. And to be honest, he did way better than Tyrod Taylor would have done. Also, how did they turn that ball over? Anyways. How do you still manage to lose in overtime? You guys were 1 minute and 58 seconds away from either getting a W, which you probably would have never gotten. Or you could have gotten the tie, which is what was more likely to happen. And you blew it! You straight up blew it! Like, how do you feel about that? I mean, at least you are the Falcons. And I don't even want to talk about the Falcons right now. Not that I'm a Falcons fan, but they just get me so pissed, man. Just watching them play. Yeah. And it must hurt more. It would have hurt way more. And it should hurt more if I was actually a Falcons fan myself, which I'm not, as you could already tell. Yeah. Anyways, enough of the Chargers. We go to the Cleveland Browns. I mean, yeah, you weren't going to beat the Ravens, but then you beat the Bengals? Okay, yeah, it's the Bengals, not going to lie. You really, I would be laughing at you right now if you didn't win that, and yeah, there's really not much to say. Next up, it's the rest of the NFC East. The Cowboys. The Cowboys. How do you not beat the Rams? How are the Rams 2-0 right now? They shouldn't even have a win. Okay, maybe that last part is probably a lie. But still, how do you lose to the Rams? Why do you go for it on 4th and 3 when you could just kick the game-tying field goal? Why? Anyways, you got yourselves back by playing against the 28-3 team. And that's probably what I'll be referring to the Falcons from now on. Until they do something that changes my mind. And I ran out of stamina to do these challenges. Yeah, the Green Bay series is going to have to wait a little longer, you know. And Green Bay, yes, there's a Green Bay thing. Instead of Miami, they have Green Bay now. Yay. Yeah. You know, how long have I been doing this? 31 minutes. Alright. I'm going to keep talking, but I'm not going to go into too much anymore. I'm actually going to try and find a player that I could buy, such as Kiko Alonso. That's a pretty sick card. Let's see. Flashback. Actually, no. Let's look at Team of the Week. 80 or higher. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got for 110,000. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And it's Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Edwards-Helaire. Yeah. If you have him on your fantasy team, recommend keeping him. Start him every game. Anyways, I would bid for that, but not now. Yeah, you beat the Falcons. What do you want, a cookie? Then, what did you do? Oh, yeah, that's right. You, actually, I have nothing. Football team. Yay, you beat the Eagles. Boo, you lost to the Cardinals. To be honest, you're playing really well right now. You're playing amazing. Keep up the good work. Yeah. Next team. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I don't like you for taking TB12, even though this actually may have turned out way better than I expected it to go. You lost to the Saints, but you beat the Panthers. Yay! You're doing good, I guess? I don't know anymore. Saints. You're doing good. Yeah, you beat the Buccaneers, and oh no, you lost to the Raiders. Okay, excuse me, but the Raiders... Yes, I kind of like them. I kind of like them. They're like the Cleveland Browns to me, like a second team that I would root for. Okay, forget that I said the Cleveland Browns. But besides that, how do you lose to them? I mean, yeah, I think the Raiders could be a little dangerous, but to you guys, come on, really, come on, man. Wow, unbelievable. Anyways, the next up we got, guess who? It's, actually, I have no idea who would be next. Oh, yeah, the 49ers. Yay, you started off good. Actually, no, you started off bad. Okay, it's the Cardinals. A little surprised, but also not. And then you really should be 0-2 right now. The Jets are the easiest team in the world. Yeah. Otherwise, you'd be 2-0 and I'd be laughing so much right now. Anyways. Let's see. Let's see if there's any 90 overalls in the market right now. Obviously, it's Patty Mahomes, and there is. Dalvin Cook. Mr. Georgia Kittle, Georgia Kittle, and is the null one of these. All right, next team, the 2-0, the 2-0 team. Yay! This is gonna be so much fun. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Hold on. All right, Legends. Let's see what you guys got. Oh, right, there's nothing. Anyways, next team up is the Arizona Cardinals. What do I got to say about them? Not much, really. You guys are playing pretty well. You beat the football team, and you beat the San Francisco 49ers. Good job. Seahawks, again, good job. You guys beat the mighty Patriots, and you managed to beat the Falcons. I almost forgot about that. Not gonna lie. What else did you do? What other team has done this? Oh, yeah, the Rams. How did you beat the Cowboys? How did you beat the Eagles? You should be 0-2 right now, not 2-0. Anyways, Bears. Congratulations. I mean, how are you top of your division right now? How? Like, okay, I mean, yeah, it was the Lions and the Giants. You're probably going to lose next week. That's a fact. Wait. Oh, no. No! The Bears. I can't with the Bears anymore. Why am I saying this, you're asking? Because Bears. Bearsy. Who do they even play next week? All I know is that the Bears are going 2-14. And that's a fact. The Bears are going 2-14. What am I doing right now, you're asking? I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just looking through players. And let's look at flashbacks. I love flashbacks a lot. I really do. So what other teams do we talk about? The Packers. Yes! The Packers! Let's go! They're amazing. I didn't think they would be that good. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Same goes for, guess who? The Ravens. They have an easy schedule. The Browns and the Texans, yeah. Steelers, you guys should be 0-2, not 2-0. Anyways, Kansas City, not surprised. Vegas, actually really surprised. Tennessee, yeah, I'm very surprised. Buffalo, not really surprised because you played two terrible teams. The Dolphins and the Jets. What else? That's pretty much it. No, that's really it. By the way, as I was saying, who are the Bears playing next week? Don't remember. Oh yeah, that's right. They play the Falcons. No. I swear, if the Bears go 3-0, you know I'm gonna have a big fit. Like, oh man. And then the Packers, I mean, they still probably will be top because the Packers are playing against the Saints. And yeah. Anyways, if you guys want to know the playoffs right now, if the season were to end just after week 2, it would be Seahawks 1 seed, Cardinals 2 seed, Bears 3 seed, Packers 4 seed, Rams 5 seed, Niners 6 seed, and Cowboys 7 seed. Yes, the Saints and the Bucks will all miss the playoffs. So the Cards will play the Cowboys, the Bears will play the Niners, Packers, Rams, and then the Seahawks will get a bye. And then for the AFC, right now, the best team in the AFC is... I really never thought I'd be saying this, but the Las Vegas Raiders. Then the 2 seed would be the Steelers, the 3 seed would be the Ravens, the 4 seed would be the Bills, 5 seed Chiefs, 7 seed Titans. Actually, 6 seed, and then the only team that's not 2-0 to make the playoffs is the Colts. Everybody else, the Patriots, the Browns, the Broncos, the Bengals, Texans, they're all out. Swap the Patriots with the Titans, and this is a very realistic playoffs. Well, at least teams-wise. I don't mean like the actual standings. Because then I'd be an absolute joke of a prediction person. And the best team in the NFL, you're asking? Well, according to NFL, like the actual standings itself, the best team in the NFL right now is, I have no idea who it is. Oh, you really want me to give it to you? Okay, it's the Arizona Cardinals. Happy? No, okay, no. To be honest, I'm really joking. It's between Vegas and Seattle. It's probably Seattle, so yeah. Anyways, here's my team, by the way. That's all 79. I need to get out of the gold stage, which would mean I have to replace a bunch of this, because most of my offensive line is 80 plus. Quarterback, running back, and Julio are all 80 plus. On defense, I got a cornerback that's 80 plus. A safety, I got a middle linebacker, defensive end, defensive tackle. So yeah, I still have some work to do. Special teams, I got half of them as 80 plus, being the kick returner and kicker. And yeah, I made this way longer than I was expecting it to be. So if you guys enjoyed, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss anything. Also, please go follow me on Twitch. We stream there once a week. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.